You've been told money is everything, that if you want her, you need status, cars, a bank account that screams power. But here's the part no one tells you. Some of the things women crave the most can't be bought. They don't come in gift boxes. They don't show up on your credit card statement. And yet, they leave a deeper mark than any luxury ever could. Today, we're peeling back the veil. These are the 6 things women secretly love more than money, even if they'll never admit it. Let's start with the first one. 1. Certainty in a man's presence. It's not about muscles or money. It's about how you enter a room and whether the air shifts when you do. She wants to feel something solid, a man who doesn't need to dominate because his energy already does. Certainty is silent. It's in your posture, your pause before speaking, your refusal to chase validation. In a world full of men who fold under pressure, a man who moves slowly with purpose, that's magnetic, and it's rarer than wealth. 2. Emotional control. Here's the truth. She doesn't want a robot, but she does want a man who can feel without falling apart. You think she's impressed by the guy who flexes his money? Numbered, she's drawn to the one who can stay calm when things get messy. The man who doesn't react out of insecurity, but responds from self-mastery. A man who has tamed his chaos, that man becomes her anchor. 3. A sense of mystery. Women don't fall in love with answers. They fall in love with questions they can't stop thinking about. Most men over-explain. They tell their whole life story by date number 2. But the man who holds something back, who reveals himself in layers, who gives her just enough to wonder, that's the man who stays on her mind at night. Mystery creates tension, and tension creates obsession. 4. A man's purpose. There's something powerful about a man who's consumed by something bigger than her. She might act like she wants your attention all the time, but the moment you abandon your mission to orbit her, she loses respect. Women are drawn to men who are already going somewhere, not because they need to come along, but because being around that energy makes them feel alive. Purpose isn't about what you do for a living. It's about how deep you're willing to go into your calling, with or without applause. 5. How you handle rejection. This one's subtle, but brutal. A woman watches closely how you react when she pulls away. Do you beg for clarity? Do you spiral into silence? Or do you take a breath, adjust your crown, and carry on like a man who never needed her validation to begin with? That quiet strength, the ability to stand tall after hearing no, is intoxicating because it shows you're grounded in something deeper than ego. 6. Presence over performance. Most guys are performers. They talk too much, try too hard, fill the silence with noise. But the man who sits in stillness, who listens more than he speaks, who makes eye contact like he's reading her soul, that man is unforgettable. He's not trying to impress. He's already enough. His silence says more than flashy words ever could. And when he does speak, every word lands. That's the man she can't stop thinking about, not because of what he owns, but because of who he is when no one's watching. Let this sink in. Money might open the door, but these 6 traits are what make her stay. And the best part? You don't need $1 million to develop them. You just need to decide. Decide to become the man who's rooted, not reactive. The man who carries tension, mystery, and stillness without ever saying a word. Because the truth is, women don't want just a provider. They want a presence, a polarity, a man who makes them feel something real. So if you're done chasing her with money and ready to lead with energy, drop a fire emoji in the comments if you're building yourself from the inside out. Subscribe to Veil and Thorns, because this is the kind of truth no one else will tell you.